Okay, I'm sure you've added three more lights here. You probably have about six. So I want you to go back to the original three and we'll work from there. And what I want to begin to show you is what is the coding that this little computer, which is a microcontroller, it is a computer. This particular brand is called Arduino. What is it actually operating off of as code? And these little blocks actually represent code. So we're going to put all three of these in the garbage and then put them back one by one to kind of see what the computer is seeing, which I mean the microcontroller. So let's just grab all of these and put them in the trash, and we'll put them back in just a minute. Okay, so that was the blocks. Let's see what the coding looks like. So blocks plus text is where we're going. Okay, and let's pull this guy. I can't pull him out. Anyway, we won't worry about it. But this is the coding that's being set up before we put anything here. We have one section called void setup that starts everything off. And then one more section has been added called the void loop. Okay, whatever goes down here happens over and over and over and over again with a little delay in it. Okay, so this sets everything up. This starts what everything does. Okay, so to set everything up, we need to know what we're using. So remember, we were using a set pin, so let's grab a set pin and put it in here and see what happens to the code. Okay, aha, putting in a set pin, put in a pin mode here, and it put in a digital write down here. So you got two things that happened here. Now remember, this was set to pin 7, so let's change this to 7. And you see that it's now, instead of pin mode 0, it's pin mode 7 and digital write 7. So those two. Now let's begin to put more pins back. I think we put a set pin number 6 is next. So let's put this code in, set pin, and this block here, and we get the code pin mode 0 for setup. And we also get digital write 0 for the loop. Let's make this number 6, pin number 6. And then let's do another pin, and this will be 5. And you see that it's now put in a pin mode here under setup, but under the loop part, we have a digital write. And I'm going to explain a little more about the pin mode and the digital write, why you have to have this here and this here. So let's make this 5. Okay, great. Okay, nice. So we looked at the coding a little bit, and we'll do a little more looking at the coding. Let's go back and to blocks, and we're going to add, let's see, this is being looped, and you can't really see that this is being looped over and over and over again because the lights are all set to high. Even if I were to turn one of the lights off and start simulation, you cannot tell that these are being looped over and over and over again because this is staying on, this is staying off, and this is staying on. So to prove to you that we have loops going on, let's only turn the red light on. Okay, so again, it is being looped. Let's now put in a control, and the control we want to put in is a wait. Okay, and we're going to wait. Let's see, how many seconds do we want to wait? Let's see here. Let's wait 2 seconds. So let's change this to 2. Then after we wait, let's change the pin setup. I want to reproduce this, duplicate this, and there we go. And after waiting, I want 7 to turn off. I want 6 to turn on, and I want 5 to stay off. So now instead of looping just these right here, it's going to loop the whole thing. So you'll get off, on, off, and then off, on, off. Let's start the simulation. And now you can actually see the loop because it is moving from this one to this one. So what I want you to do is add a third set that will turn on pin number 5. So we'll get the green light to come on in the loop.